tore it completely off the bone.
Wow.
And as a athlete, as his son, and as a specialist myself, that type of mental determination is something that I've really learned a lot. Being able to watch it and try to kind of internalize it and think of, okay, how can I be more like that? And that was, I think, in my opinion, at least that game, like when I look at that game, whenever I see film from that game, I'm just like that makes me really proud, even like as his son. Like that makes me really proud to really see,
Wow.
because that the amount of pain that he was probably in, to like, I mean, they didn't have any like immediate care that you could do back then. It wasn't like they had the hypervolts and stuff going on,
Wow.
or the compressions that you can put on your legs. Like they didn't really have that. So he just went out there and grutted through it
And
and
still made the
made.
field goal. It's amazing.
Yeah, so that's as his son, like that's just something I look and watch, and I'm just like so proud, because I feel like I was the bad luck, because he tore it literally my first game I ever went to. So I'm like, great, like that was my first game. But it's really cool to be able to watch that now. I mean, obviously, he ended up healing from it like relatively quickly too, which was great too. But I mean, I was able to go to a ton of really sweet I mean, went to both Super Bowls that we went to all the Pro Bowls that were at the time in Hawaii and were just beautiful. And I was able to actually remember quite a bit about that. But yeah, I was able to go to quite a few really awesome games. But I think the one that stands out the most, to me at least, and impacted my life, was that first game that I went to. And it's funny because I don't even remember it.
Well,
So
that's an amazing story right there, and that shows playing with the injury means that you have that never give up mentality, and you just have to go for it. And obviously, he still made the field goal. And
Yep.
so, what does that mean to you when you see someone, especially your father, when you see someone going out there still playing, even with a horrific injury, and trying to battle it out towards the end, till the end?
Yeah, I think it truly shows just how mentally strong you have to be in the NFL and to be a professional athlete. I think it truly, that's what it comes down to, is you got to think about, okay, these guys obviously have so many God-given talents and are incredibly blessed with all of their gifts. But you also got to think about, in high school and in college, and then to make it to the NFL, like they're beating out other guys that have the same amount of talent, sometimes even more talent, but it always comes down to kind of who wants it more. And it's the guys that end up pushing just that little extra bit that really seem to get that edge.